The pressure for low-income people is extreme right now, and it's a human rights crisis in Winnipeg.
The sale of the Windsor Hotel in Winnipeg has some housing advocates concerned, as they say tenants have not been made a priority. They worry that the sale will put them at risk and potentially force them onto the street. But the owner of the hotel claims no one is being evicted immediately. Tenants have been given to the end of April to leave. Kate Schoberg is the Main Street Project's Director of Community Initiatives. She was told by tenants they were given just 7 days notice by the owners to leave, which is prohibited under the residential tenancies branch.
And what we're most interested in is, number one, making sure that no one goes homeless, but number two, that people's rights are respected.
Schoberg says it appears messaging around when people have to leave has been changing, another issue with privately owned affordable housing.
I think it speaks to the power dynamic when folks are living in privately owned spaces and just kind of the whims that you're subject to with that lack of power.
She says the city is facing an overall shortage of public housing, and a rapid eviction from the hotel is putting people at risk.
People become unsheltered at this point in time. We're in a cold snap. It is deadly outside.
George Wayne Towns owns the hotel and claims no one is being currently evicted.
3 months notice. Nobody being kicked out. They have 3 months to move out. We have encouraged them to leave slowly so that do not all have to leave at the same time.
Town says they're asking tenants to move out in a staggered fashion to not overload local supports and services.
They're not evicting anybody. They're just asking us to be out by the end of April.
Wanda Ross, who has lived at the building for 3 years, says she was told she had some time to vacate and says bad information is circulating.
They're not giving the proper information, which makes the hotel look bad. It looks bad on its own. It doesn't need no help.
Towns wouldn't disclose who the building was sold to, saying the reasoning behind the sale is because it's time for him to retire. Schoberg stresses the Main Street Project is working closely with tenants at the building to support them in bringing concerns or complaints to the RTB and to find new housing as a result of the sale, saying those who feel they have been treated unfairly in this situation should come forward. In Winnipeg, Modjeski, City News.